Hi, hi. So hopefully you guys can both see and hear me right now. Let me just do something. Enable chat box. All right, cool. So hopefully somewhere on your screen you should have a chat box. If you can find that and just type something in, then I know you guys can hear me okay. And then we shall get ready to roll. So I should have Rachel in there, Sadie's in there, Victoria's in there. I think Sam was in it just now as well, but she's disappeared, so I'm guessing she'll be back in a minute. As I said, yeah, if you can find that chat box and just pipe up in there. Let me see if I can send you a little message quickly. Hello, there it is. All right, cool. So hopefully we'll get a little chat box come up now. Aha, Rachel is there. How are you doing? Cool. I'm going to assume that all you guys can hear me. This webinar won't take a great deal of time unless you've got loads and loads of questions, which is cool. Because obviously ask as much as you want, but looking at it, there's not hundreds of you on the line at the minute anyway, so all being well. It shouldn't take up too much of your time tonight. What I basically like to do is kind of just say hello and kind of talk you through a little bit more about how the week's going to go, exactly what we're going to be doing, how it's going to play out with you, how you're going to feel, and just show you just around the coaching website a little bit more, and then talk to you about the, just everything else we need to chat about for in the week. All right. So Victoria said hi. So any questions you guys get, just slam them into the box there. It's absolutely fine. I'll keep going back to that every now and again. So look, hopefully by now you guys have all gone on to in fact, let me show you my screen, and you don't have to look at my Hollywood looks all the time. All right, there we go. Cool. So you guys should be able to see my screen now. So what I want to do then, just quick, is just show you what you should hopefully have done. So is this the right group? This is the right group. So in the group a little while ago, I popped up a link. I'll pop it back up again in a minute for you guys. Basically a link for the email coaching. Man, you guys have been talking a bit. That's good. What the fuck's that? I thought I watched that one. So I'm just trying to find the email coaching. Where the fucking hell is it? Here we go. Cool. So hopefully you've done this. If you've not done this yet, guys, then you need to get on there, if that's all right. You guys are new to the program anyway. So I'll pin this post. So this will go up to the top of the thing now. So yeah, that should be at the top of the group. So when just make sure you've clicked on that, and then that will take you to this page, which is hello, there I am twice, Jesus. In there, just slam your email address and your name, hit get access now, and that'll actually set you up for the email coaching for the next 7 days. Okay, so if you've not done that yet, if you can make sure you do that as soon as you can, then that'll be magical, and that just means you get the emails. What you want to do as well is just check your junk box if nothing goes into your inbox within a couple of minutes. You shouldn't have a problem, it should just go in there, but occasionally there is a little issue. All right, so hopefully you guys have done that, as I said. And yeah, so what I wanted to do is give you just show you the coaching website quickly. So hopefully you've been on that already. If you've joined the email coaching, so you've done this, then you've already been on there. Okay, so where is it? Members coaching. All right, cool. So when you go onto the members coaching website, that will take you to this one here. Okay. If you need to type the password in, the password is winners, all lowercase, although I don't know if it matters, but winners with an S on the end. All right, and that will take you to here. Now, you've got restricted access in here. All right, what I want you to do first off is just watch the video, which is just welcoming you. This is actually the program. This is the coaching site for the full program. Okay, so I'll be talking to you as if you're a full member, whether you are or whether you're not right now, but you get limited access to this to start off with. So just watch that video. Basically, just do everything it says to do. So the first thing you need to do is just head to the welcome bit and just have a little bit of a watch. Oh God, have a little bit of a watch there. And there's a thing there about how to make the most of the program. Then we want to talk to you about the goal setting. This stuff's real important, guys. I mean, it's maybe not so important on the actual trial week, because you want to kind of just gradually kind of build into the program and everything. But certainly for those of you guys who are sticking around, which is I think so far all by like maybe 2 or 3 of you who already signed up for the next program, then you guys definitely want to do this stuff, because this is really, really important. Shit, where are all these videos coming from? God, there we go. Excuse me, Christ, there's like 3 of me talking. My mum would hate it. So yeah, it's just really important for you guys, certainly doing the full program, that we get all this stuff done. So I'll definitely have a look at them this week, but make sure they're done for next week. Those of you staying on the full program, have a look at this, which is talking about finding your why factor and why it is you're here, why you want to achieve what you want to achieve. And then this one is talking about basically a 90-day targets, which is this in particular for this program. It's really, really critical. And I'm not the most critical, but it's the people that do this stuff will get the best results. Put it that way. And if you want the best results, you do the stuff. All right. As I said, if you've got questions, guys, just pipe up in the box as we go through. Just see who else is in there at the minute. It's just a few of you. Okay, cool. No dramas. All right. So, other things to do on that site there. Once you've done, you've been through the goal setting, that'll then basically. Oh, fuck, there it goes. I'm going to turn my volume off. But there we go. So you can then, there's a video here, video coaching on taking your measurements. So it talks to you about how to take the right measurements. Okay. There's a sheet there about, again, taking the right measurements and pictures. I think there should be a little table on there somewhere as well. Yeah, cool. So we've given you a table there for like the full 12 weeks, so you can track your progress. Do it how you want, but we're just giving you an option there for how to do it. Those of you on the full membership, when you want to book your scans in, then you can actually come and do that over here, and that will send you direct to the link. Don't do that just not for the next couple of days. We need to put the new dates up there, but in a couple of days' time, that'll all be up and running for you guys. And you literally click on it and then select the dates, which you'll be able to do for the full 12 weeks all in advance, which is pretty helpful. Once we've done the measurements, I think you've got access to this one. Yes, you've got the nutrition overview here, which talks to you about how the 12-week nutrition plan looks. And then we've got a bit of an overview about the training. And the phase 1 nutrition. This is one to have a look at again this week. And you want to start getting on this really and start working your way through nutrition. It's just in the download there, so you can just click on that on your phone, on your tablet, your laptop, whatever, and just go for it. Okay, so everything's there. It's all pretty simple. And then any questions you've got on that, just pipe up and ask them in the Facebook group. It's the easiest thing. You've got meal plans in there as well, so you can check those out, have a little look at that. And again, this week you don't have to be 100% on everything. You want to get to grips with a bit of the program in terms of training. Start to get to grips with nutrition and stuff, and yeah, just start making a few changes. If you want to go the whole hog and just smash it straight off, then go for it. But if you want a bit more of a relaxed approach, then no dramas. And obviously you'll be right on it from when we start on the very first Monday. But all the resources are in there for you. I think you've got access up to like module 6 there. All the others will be password protected, so you don't need those now or just yet. What will happen on the full program, which will add you guys who are actually on the full program, you get added to on Friday. You'll actually get added to the 12-week email coaching program, which will, you basically get an email off me, once, twice a week, which will just kind of drip feed stuff to you, give you relevant modules to look at as and when you need to, bit of extra information, a bit of extra coaching, and just help you out just that little bit more during the course of the program. So you'll find that's pretty helpful. Okay. Other than that, a real important resource is the coaching group. Now, the coaching groups are, real cool. In here is where you've got access to your coaches, where you've got access to your other members. So we've got the girls group, and then we've got the guys group, obviously, for you blokes. And you know what, you can pipe up in there, ask any questions you want. I'll just show you the past group so you can see what will happen in the when the full program kicks off. So basically what will happen is we add a bunch of stuff into the file section from time to time. So in here, for instance, there's a bit of a document on what to do now you're in. There's nutrition Q&A. So we'll basically pop up a post in there, which will be nutrition Q&A, training Q&A. If you've got a nutrition question, you can just ask it in that one. So you click on that and just ask a question. Got a training question, you can click on that and ask a question. That just means that all the questions on nutrition will be in one place. All the questions on training will be in one place as well. And then we've got a few other things that go up there as well, like timetables, and then a couple of things that hook you guys up with, and passwords for the website, just a bunch of other stuff as well. So good thing to do is just make sure you kind of keep on just check in the group every now and again, basically. Generally, if I'm posting in there myself, or if Dan's posting in there, it's because we've got something that we want you to know or want to talk to you about. So do make sure you have a look when we pop something up in there. And other than that, it's pretty simple in terms of how to use a coaching group. With regard to exactly what happened this week, obviously we're gonna you're kicking off the training side of things. And I said the nutrition will get done as well. You certainly start making some improvements there. You'll actually have some contact with myself and Dan this week during the coach sessions. I'll end up talking to you on the phone this week as well. And you get a bit more contact than just in the sessions, basically. If you've got questions, as I said, you can ask them in the coaching group. But we will actually get on the line to you and have a chat with you this week at some point individually as well. And then next week, let me just double check. I can't remember what day I put the webinar for, but we've actually got another webinar scheduled for you, which will be at the start of the program, which is where I'll actually coach you through, talk to you in more detail about the nutrition, give you a bit of a pump up, and then basically answer any questions that have come up in the week and all that jazz. So next week, so we've got basically a no holds barred Q&A. That's not for you guys. So it'll be, what day is that one? 14th. So you've got to hold the phone. In fact, I've not even set that webinar up for you. So there'll be another webinar that it will likely have to be. It'll either be Friday night or Saturday morning this week. So it'll either be Friday night or Saturday morning when we'll basically do a good old Q&A and any more coaching you guys need to help you out with the nutrition and training side of things. And I'll show you your first training program and run through that stuff with you guys as well. So that'll be either Friday night or Saturday morning. I said I'll pop the links up for that. We'll do that tomorrow for you guys. So you'll just be able to register just like you have done for this event. And also it will get recorded just like this one should hopefully be getting recorded. And then that will get all that sorted out for you. So just in case you miss it, you'll be able to watch it back on the replay. All right, let me have a look. How do we add our goal to a file on a Facebook group? Also regarding sugar, is there an alternative? Okay, so in terms of your goal, let me have a look. I don't think we put the accountability board up in there just yet. Have a look. I'm looking. So I'm losing the plot. UBC family, son, body. So yeah, the goal will be in the file section there. I don't think I've put the thing up yet. Yeah, no, so the thing's not gone up yet. We don't typically put it up until the full program is about to start. But, that'll be up in the next couple of days. I'll probably put that up for you guys tomorrow. Basically, all you'll do is just click on it, click on the file, and then you'll be able to write your goal on there. We've also, in the studio, got an accountability board, which is pretty cool. So we've got to scrub off some goals actually, which have been achieved or are just out of date now. So we've got an accountability board in the studio, which is pretty cool. So basically what we'll do, we'll actually get you guys to, once you've got your targets, we'll get your 30, 60, 90s written up on the board. And then, and this is one of the goals, just scrubbing the target off. So that's what we like to do is once you've basically achieved one of your targets, we get a little picture of you just ripping, wiping off, scribbling out, whatever. And then we know the box ticks. So that accountability board is real cool, actually. I like that. One other thing we do as well is like a man of the month and an athlete of the month or baby of the month. So basically every month someone who's absolutely smashed it and we think, this person's really gone above and beyond and just dominating. I actually get the man of the month t-shirt there for Jeffrey, and baby of the month or athlete of the month Kira got that last month. Just like that there, brilliant. Nasher, excellent. So we do that. So so yeah, it's just extra couple of little things that we do for people as well. But that accountability board's real cool. So that's that one for you. Victoria, can you let me know where the studio is? Yeah, cool. So that's not on the website actually. Yeah, no, sorry, Victoria. I'll usually get emailed that when you come down. Obviously, we're not had you down yet, so I'll stick a post up in the group as soon as we get off the call, and then that'll be in there for you. We're on the Granby Industrial Estate. All right, cool. So, I mean, in terms of what to do, guys, I mean, this week that's pretty much it. I mean, you want to get a good idea of the program, a good idea of how it's going to go in terms of coaching, good idea of how you're actually going to get on with it, and just I said, just play around the nutritional side of things. Use your coaches as much as you need to. Use the other members as much as you need to. We're hooking all of you guys up with like a buddy sort of thing. So like sort of like not like a mentor so much, but basically one of our members who's kind of doing this is their next program, so not their first program. So someone who's been working with us for a while. We're actually gonna hook you up and hook you up with someone so you can kind of got someone else to chat to and get a bit more of an insight to. So we'll actually get that done this week for all you guys on the full program. So get that sorted out for you guys, and we'll try and partner them up with someone who you're going to be training with in a few sessions each week as well. So you should find that's pretty helpful for you guys as well. In terms of how you feel after the training, you're likely going to ache like shit for a couple of days. So I'll throw that one out there right away. Particularly if the training is different to what you've ever done before, you're definitely going to ache. So just be prepared for that. And this week's not about hammering yourself. It's not about coming in here and we're not going to beast you. We're not going to hammer you into the ground, because coaching's not about hammering someone into the ground or hitting them as hard as we can. If I wanted to beast someone through every single workout, then I could pay a monkey with a whistle to do that. But it's about coaching people, so you're not going to get thrashed as soon as you come in, and there's plenty of time for going hard. But this week's really about starting to get the grips of it. We're going to look to coach you through the main exercises, which you'll be doing on the full program. Showing you how to do all the basics, right? Lay the foundations so we can start to build something pretty special on top of that as well. So guys, that, in terms of, for me, that's pretty much it. That's all I really want to cover on this webinar. We'd like to open this up for if people have got questions and stuff. I mean, I know it's a bank holiday Monday. We've not got many of you on the call. I think there's only like 3 or 4 of you on there. So if you've got questions, guys, those of you who are on the line, just pipe up in the chat box, or if you haven't, then no dramas. If you don't have a question now, but something comes up in the week, as I said, just pop it up on the Facebook group, and then we can get to it just as soon as we can. What you want to do as well is actually, if you want me to answer something specifically, or Dan, then just make sure you tag us in the comment or the post, because we both get quite a lot every day. So just try and do that, and then that makes sure we can kind of get to it as soon as we can, and help you guys out. All right. So it doesn't look like you guys have thrown any more questions out. So Rach, what I'll do is, Victoria, I'll smash that, smash the studio address up for you in a moment for you and anyone else who's not been down. And other than that, the sugar. Sorry, Rach. Yeah. So in terms of sugar, is there an alternative? Basically, I mean, sugar's sugar. Whether that's sugar in the form of honey, or something like a honey replacement, like agave nectar or something like that. It's still sugar. It's still going to spike the shit out of your insulin levels. Coconut sugar will still have an insulin response on your body. Fruit sugar will still have a response. So it's like, in terms of the sugar side of things, just like, just don't add sugar to stuff it isn't in a nutshell. If it's sweet or syrupy, chances are it's not the greatest thing for you. Now, there are good times to eat sugars, which would be post-workout. So, if look at it this way, like if someone says to me, right, Andy, I want to eat a bag of Haribo a day, I'm saying, right, okay, fine. No, it's not the greatest, but if you're going to eat your bag of Haribo a day, then make sure you eat it as soon as you finish training. Because once you've trained and you've been depleted in your glycogen store, so your stored carbohydrate, your body's actually wanting some sugars. it's also wanting to have its blood sugar level spike so that the insulin levels go up, which is going to help to shuttle the carbohydrates into the muscles, along with the proteins, which you're hopefully going to be taking in as well. So if you want sugary stuff, then only get that down after training. Okay, and they said you can use that as a weapon rather than something that's going to make you fat and get love handles. But otherwise, like, I just kind of try not to eat too much sweet stuff, to be fair, because it's the, if you want to get the best results, then you're not going to go bonkers on eating sugary stuff. Absolutely. All right. Does that answer that for you, Rach? Hopefully it has. But if it hasn't, then just let me know. But this week, a lot of things are going to feel a bit alien in terms of the exercises. The nutrition for a lot of people is going to feel a little bit different as well, because maybe you've never actually focused on what you've eaten before, or maybe when you have focused, you've been focusing on like calories, or you've been focusing on avoiding fat and stuff like that. So the nutrition is likely going to be a little bit different to anything you've done before. So yeah, just take your time, you just build into it, and don't beat yourself up if everything's not perfect from the start, because it's not going to be, and very few things are perfect from the start in life. So don't beat yourself up about it. Treat the whole program as a process. You want to, your end goal is to get to wherever it is, and that's cool. But we've got to enjoy the process. So you've got to embrace and enjoy the process of actually getting yourself there. Okay, so it's going to be a hell of a journey. I mean, if you speak to any of the girls on the program, they'll tell you the journey, and they'll tell you, it's about more than just getting yourself looking great. It's about much more than that. It's about the lifestyle change. It's about how you get there and enjoying training, enjoying being the part of something which I'm going to throw out there is very, very special. And you'll start to see that, not so much this week, but certainly as soon. To be honest, you'll see it a bit this week in the coaching group, how it is. But certainly, the first couple of weeks on the full program, you'll start to see how special the program is, and how cool it is. So look, hopefully, guys, that's helped you out. If you're watching this on the replay, then make sure you pipe up with any questions just below this video. We'll get to those soon as I said, if you tag me in there, then I can get to it back as soon as I can. Other than that, guys, have a terrific evening, and I should look forward very much to seeing you guys all this week. And I know Dan the man is absolutely buzzing for it as well. So have a great night. We'll catch you soon. Bye-bye.